Hey all, happy Halloween from Chisi Island. We don't do Halloween in Malawi, certainly not like home. Hope you had a good one. But I'm making this video for you anyway today because Halloween marks the halfway point in the 100 days to Christmas work plan that is giving my work and life here some sort of structure between now and Christmas. So I got out, I stripped the boards of the post-its and put them in 5 buckets this morning. There is the bucket that is done, or very well underway. In progress. Not done but a low priority this side of Christmas. Not done but a very high priority this side of Christmas. And we won't get to this today. The longer term, bigger plans. That's the secret one. So, for all of you very generous donors and an increasing number of donors, I'm delighted to report, if you'd like to bear with me, I will go through these as quickly as possible, and then if you've got any answers or if you've got any questions about the things that I mention here, please don't be shy, send them in the comments below, okay? Okay, here we go. Start Mother's Restaurant. That is done and well underway. The women who cook beans and porridge after the preschool nursery, for the preschool nursery kids, now they're selling those beans. They're cooking a surplus and selling them. We have built a seed shop. Well done to Mac, who is starting to sell seeds from that. Vegetable seeds mainly. Map of the island. Done. Start After School Homework Club. That started as of last week, mainly thanks to Mac's initiative and Deborah. Photo consent policy. Meet with the mothers and agree terms and conditions. Basically, we've agreed that for every time, this is important actually, for every time that you like one of my videos on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, 10 kwacha, or 1 cent, will go to each of the village banks on the island. There are 7 that come to me and share the list of their members and their accounts for the last 3 months. And I think it's the most genuine way to start to bridge the digital divide, and also in a really tangible way give people back something for their identity, their story, their image that they're sharing, that I'm sharing through the videos that I put out. Okay, back on track. Train Sonko ladies to do malaria tests, and we've trained more than the ladies, and they have done more than 50 malaria tests. I did 40 something malaria tests between April and September. In the month of October, Mac, Deborah and Anthony, the 3 of them, have done more than 50. Okay, and it's malaria season here, so that's been a really important one. Hire Anthony as a mainland fixer. That is done, and he is doing a fantastic job, and I look forward to introducing you to him in another video in the future. Buy DAP Santa Claus. So we have bought, or I've bought, 80 kgs of second-hand clothes in bales that we will distribute this side of Christmas to all the kids on the island. Get Deborah and Mac to type up nursery attendance, which they are doing. They're getting acquainted with how to use a laptop and Excel at lightning speed. Start After School Homework Club. Oh, I've done that one already. Write to the Irish Embassy to fund the container. I've got a phone call with His Excellency Seamus O'Grady, Ambassador of Ireland to Malawi, tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully that'll go well. Dig rain drains and irrigation canals before the rain start. We had the first shower yesterday actually, and thankfully the guys here in the village have helped dig a 1 metre canal right the way along the back of all the buildings up here on the ledge, and hopefully the whole place won't be washed away in the next 3 weeks. Create monthly donors WhatsApp accounts transparency group. Basically, if you set up a standing order or a direct debit to provide as little as a tenner a month to lemu.com, you have the option of going in a WhatsApp group with all of the other monthly donors, where I post what the money was spent on down to the last cent, down to the last kwacha. So there is total transparency, and that is the privilege, that the membership of that group is down to monthly donors. So if you'd like to be a monthly donor, that's one of the many perks Now moving on to the in progress bucket. Nursery lesson plans, day routines, guidance sheets based on the early childhood development national curriculum. On the way, Mark has already translated 2 pages of that curriculum that we've presented. We now have a weekly meeting with all the nursery volunteers from the island on a Friday afternoon, and he's already started to translate and present the curriculum to them. Begin school meals in all nurseries. We have started school meals now in 5 of the 9 nurseries, including our own. Village mapping with nursery volunteers. Again, that's been done by 6 of the 9 nurseries now. They have mapped all of the households in their village in preparation for an all-island household vulnerability assessment. So we will know what are the main nutrition, health and education needs in every household on the island, with the nursery volunteers from the 9 nurseries being the ones that are collecting that data. Build Mother's Airbnb high-end restaurant. It's on the way. That's going to be great. And actually we've got a booking for the end of November of a German and New Zealand and Kiwi couple who are going to come to the island, and hopefully at that point we will have our high-end Airbnb restaurant that is staffed by the mothers from the nursery here that will serve them. Support village banks, money for likes for accounts. Oh yeah, that's already in the other one. Donation to primary school development fund, school development fund. So yes, that is in progress. We've given €100, 100,000 kwacha for the construction of a teacher's toilet, and there is more money to come on that for term 1. I'll keep you posted on that. Oh, I'm really looking forward to this one. It's in progress. The Lion King translated into Chichewa. We're going to get the kids. It doesn't seem to exist, the Lion King in Chichewa. So we're going to get the kids here to be the different characters, and we'll dub it into Chichewa. And yeah, we'll try and get the first scene done maybe by Christmas. Budget for now to Christmas and for 2023. It is in progress. Line the swimming pool and the wells. It's another one that is in progress. The swimming pool is dug. The wells are dug. The wells have been lined. The swimming pool has not. And the rains are coming. There's somebody calling for me, so I'll be back in a second. Now, that interruption was the builder who is building that storeroom there. And he wanted to agree what materials he needs this week, and to give me some fish that he caught in the lake earlier. Now, where was I? Right. We are on to what is going to take up the most time over the next 50 days. The not done but high priority jobs. Now, we are going to create the Santa Claus Southern Hemisphere community-based organisation. I am working with the woman in charge of early childhood development in the Zomba District Council, Mrs. Jane Majawa, is helping us on this one. I am going to email schools previously visited at home in Ireland who've donated either books, Lego or money. That includes Config College, Kaloshta Andrew and many other schools. And if you are a student or a teacher in a school in Ireland who would like me to come and visit and give a presentation about the work we're doing here in Malawi, then please get in touch. Just send me a message, private message, public message, whatever. I will try and find a time when I'm home between the 2nd of December and the 11th of January to come and talk to you guys and your class. Train up the team and create dermatology group case tracking board with Mark and Deborah. Not yet done, but it is definitely a priority. We're up to 76 dermatology cases that we've treated this year so far with patients from the island. Start weekly toy competitions. We've started this kind of, but we need to do it in a more weekly and organised way. Plant a 10 by 10 metre wood lot. Fill the container with Lego and books. That is a really top priority, and if anybody at home can help with that, the help would be very much appreciated. It's still only about 2/3 of the way full. Next one, bring nursery volunteers on a trip to reward their data collection. This is the 10 or so nursery volunteers who have been doing all the household surveys over the last 3 weeks. We're going to bring them to the mainland and they are going to help. At that point they will know how many kids they have in their villages, what are their ages and what are their genders. And then we're going to bring them to the mainland, and then they are going to make packs for each household with the second-hand clothes and some school materials. Build an iron sheet Malata roof. Yeah, that's a very high priority as the rains approach. Sort and pack Santa Claus by age, gender and village. Told you about that already. Conduct baseline household vulnerability survey island-wide. We're doing it. Collect enough planks of wood to start a toy factory. I'd love to get this done before the start of December. Plant 50 passion fruit trees. We've got them on the island. I planted 3 yesterday. Begin school meals for Standard 1 children, starting on Tuesday, all going to plan, or at least the first trial run. Get on the Late Late Toy Show. Yep, that dream has not died. I'm still holding out for it. November 25th. If you've got any connections with anybody in the Late Late Toy Show, let me know. I've already sent in the application, but hopefully it'll be third time lucky and they'll let us on, but I haven't heard back from them yet. And build a storeroom, which is a work in progress. And that is all of the not done but high priority things, and they all have to go on that board. And thanks so much for your donations in getting us this far, and I never will take for granted the enormous privilege it is to be able to spend your money to do good work on this island. So I'm really, really, really grateful for that. And it's really exciting to be halfway through a work plan to Christmas and to have so much on my plate, but also it's all doable. And it wouldn't be doable if I couldn't go in and spend sometimes hundreds of euros at a time on the different bits that are needed to make this project operate. So thanks very much for everybody who sent a few euros so far this year.